Hello guys, in this video let's talk about uphill and downhill parkings. It is part of your G2 road test and it's very important. I will try my best to explain what these parkings are and why we do these parkings. So please make sure to watch this video till the end, and by the end, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and share it with others. Okay, now let's start the video. First we will talk about what these parkings are, and as a driver what we need to do in terms of road test and as well as in practical life. Okay, let's talk about the uphill parking first. Uphill has two types: uphill with curb and uphill without curb or no curb. Downhill also has two types: downhill with curb and downhill without curb. Now you might be wondering, like, what is curb? Curb is this cemented edge around the road. You can see there is a car parked in front of me and there is a cemented edge which is a little elevated from the road level. That edge, that boundary is called curb. On some roads you will see that there is a curb and some roads will not have this curb. So that's why we have these two types in uphill and two types in downhill: uphill with curb and uphill without curb, downhill with curb and downhill without curb. So let's say in the road test exam, examiner asked you to perform a uphill parking with curb. So as you can see, this road is a bit uphill. Uphill is a road which is going up the hill, like you are climbing a bridge. Okay, to understand this parking better, let's take an example. Let's say your house is on a road which is up the hill. So when you park your car on the right side of the road, your car will slip backward or forward. Now you might say it's a no-brainer because it's uphill road, the car will slip backward, and you are correct. To demonstrate this, let's put the car in neutral and I will release the handbrake and let's see where the car slipped. This road is a bit uphill. You can see road is going down the hill behind me. So I have put my car in neutral, the parking brakes are off, and now let's see if the car slipped forward or backward. And you can see immediately when I release the brake pedal, the car is slipping backward. You can see. So when you are doing uphill parkings, your goal is to not let your car go into the traffic which is coming from behind. You can see there is a car coming from behind, right? That's why in uphill road with curb, we turn the wheel all the way left, the front wheel. Okay, the steering is always connected to the front wheel only. So right now my tires are like this. Okay, they are turned all the way left. So if my car slip backward, the car will still slip little bit, but you can see it's going other way towards the curb. The car is going towards the curb, and that's exactly what we want. Now after 2-3 inches, the car will hit the curb on my right side and it will not slip backward anymore. Okay, I will let the car go a little bit more, and you can see now I am not even pressing the brake pedal and the car is not going backward. Okay, that's what uphill with curb means. Now let's understand the other type of uphill, which is uphill with no curb. Imagine there is a road which is going up the hill, but there is no curb on the right side to stop or hit the tire. Okay, so if I turn my wheel all the way left like this in uphill with no curb, my car will first go little bit to right, and since there is nothing to stop, there is no curb to stop my tire, it will come back into the traffic. Okay, it will go little bit over the road or over this grass patch. Keep in mind there is no curb there. It will go little bit on the grass patch, and then entire portion of the car will go into the traffic which is coming from behind, because the car will go little bit right and then it will come back to the traffic because the steering is only connected to the front wheel. Okay, that's why in uphill with no curb, we turn the wheel all the way to right. And why we do that? Because since the road is uphill and there is no curb, our goal is to not let our car go into the traffic. Okay, so my car is still in neutral, handbrakes are down, I am releasing the brake. Look what happened, the car is slipping backward and this portion of the car, the front portion of the car, is going a little bit to left, and that's what happens. And you can see it's slipping backward, it's going to that side, and now back portion of my car will go over the grass patch and it will go into someone's front yard, or it will hit the any rocks or trees, but it will not go into the traffic. Ultimately the car will roll over the grass patch and it will go away from the traffic. That's why we turn the wheel to right in uphill with no curb. Now let's understand the downhill parkings. Alright, now I have parked my car on the other side of the road. That means road in front of me is down the hill. It might not look in the camera as of now, but it is downhill. So if I put my car in neutral and handbrakes are down, and if I release my brake pedal, my car should roll forward because it's down the hill. Let's test it, and you can see the car is moving forward, so it's slipping forward. So our goal remains same. We don't want our car to go into the traffic which is coming from the opposite side, right? We want our car to go away from the traffic. That's why we turn the wheel to right in downhill parking with the curb or without the curb, because ultimately the car will slip forward in downhill. So if there is a curb, the car will slip forward like this, and then you can see it's not going any more forward because the tire hit the curb. There is a curb here. Even if there was no curb, let's say it was downhill with no curb, it would have been a flat road. So even in that case, the car will roll over the road and go across the road in grass patch. Okay, and it will hit the tree or any other objects, but it will not go into the traffic. That's why we turn the wheel all the way to right in downhill parking, be it with curb or without curb. So I hope you guys understand now why we do downhill and uphill parking. Now let's go to some practical roads which are actually looking uphill and downhill, and you will understand this even better. Okay, I'm turning right at this stop sign, and you can see the yellow sign. It says the road ahead is down the hill. That's the sign for downhill road, and you can see the road, it's quite downhill. So if you park your car at one of these kind of roads, you must turn your wheel all the way right after parking your car, and your car should be parked closer to the curb, okay, or closer to the edge of the curb. You can see the road, entire road is going down the hill. Okay, now let's go to the other side of this road, and you can see the road is quite up the hill. So if you park your car at one of these roads, your tire should be turned all the way left if there is a curb, and if there is no curb, it should be turned all the way right. I will show you a few more examples. You can see the sign on my right side. It says the road is quite down the hill, and you can see it's quite down the hill. So if I stop my car here, you can see there is a curb. If I put my car in neutral and handbrakes are down, you can see my car will start rolling immediately forward because it's quite down the hill. So after parking, I must turn my wheel all the way right, even if there is no curb, because it's down the hill. After this traffic light, there is another downhill road, and you will see some cars parked on the right side, and let's see if they have turned their tires to right. This car has not turned, this driver has not turned the tires to right. Too bad. Let's look at this one. This driver has turned the tires to right. I can see them, okay, the front tires. The car over there has also tires on the right side. You can see the tires are turned all the way right, and that's how it should be on downhill road. Alright, that's all in this video. I hope your concepts are clear now for uphill and downhill parking. If you still have any question, feel free to comment on this video, and I will make sure to answer your question ASAP. Thank you so much for watching. Until next one, drive safe.